Max, what do ducks say when they're angry?
What?
Quap.
Quap? I don't get it. Is that a pun on something that people say when they're angry?
Yeah, people say crap when they're angry.
Crap. When was the last time you heard someone say crap when they were angry?
I say crap all the time, dude.
You do?
I like that. That's a good thing to say, actually.
That's nice. At least someone's.
Do you know how hard it is to write a joke? It's easy to find a joke.
I do know how.
Do you know how hard it is to write a joke?
I do.
Come to think of it, the first joke I heard you tell wasn't even your joke. Come to think of it.
No, that was my joke.
God damn.
I hold to that. Well, I don't know if it's exactly my joke. I guess it's our joke.
It's our
because you came up with it at the same time.
I came up with the punchline.
That's a classic example of.
Setup.
I also came up with the punchline. We came up with it. It was a example of parallel thinking. Amy Schumer, another famous comic, is known for parallel thinking.
Yeah,
I like to think that I follow in the footsteps of giants.
Yeah. She's
like Amy Schumer.
She's
giant
in a
Amy
world,
Schumer.
Man. She's in a parallel universe.
She's the size of the world.
Yo, hey, come on.
Giant Amy Schumer.
Come on.
Yeah.
Didn't she get slim? Who got slim? Who was it? Was it Lord? No, Lord was already slim. Who am I thinking of? The other one.
Osborne, the Osborne daughter.
I don't know anything. I know Ozzy was fucked up, dude. I know he was
Did
fucked up.
Did Lizzo take Ozempic?
Lizzo, that's the one.
Did
the
she
flute
actually?
Player.
Mm-hmm.
Bird up. Did she did that.
Lizzo up.
Lizzo. Oh, she was at Lizzo up?
Yeah, it was an
Wow,
iteration. She got skinny?
Or maybe not. I don't remember. Come on. I can't
I can't be keeping tabs on who's skinny.
I don't know everybody's weight at all times. I don't even know my own weight. We don't have a working scale.
That'd be a crazy like autism variant. You have like a real-time scale of everyone in the world's weight.
157 pounds.
Like just saying it over and over again.
All
oh shit.
that was a
Viggo
carnival
Mortensen,
game.
210.
They used to put those guys to
work.
work.
They still do that, don't they?
Do they do that? The carnival, like the guess
I don't know.
your
I think
weight
they
and
still have
height
carnivals. That's
I think
kind of
they
a
still
mainstay.
I think they still do that, but I don't think they do the weight and height thing anymore because they figured out that that's really mean to people. Did you have to step on a scale at those things? God, that's humiliating. Jesus Christ.
You accidentally step on the test your strength thing and it dings immediately when you step on it.
Did they even put numbers on it, or was it just like at some point it just started saying fat cow and that was it?
Big.
Fucking fat. Get out of here.
All right, I got a joke.
All right, hit me. Chill out, dude.
You put your peace pipe in. You put your peace pipe out. You put your peace pipe in, and you smoke it all about. You do the hokum pokum, and you dance around a fire. Then you get drunk and pout. You do the hokum pokum. That's it.
That's it? That's the joke? Mm-hmm. What was your fucking punchline?
That was the punchline.
That was the punchline?
No, it didn't really have a punchline.
It didn't really have a fucking punchline. I felt like I maybe was supposed to be laughing.
It was just a song. It's just a song parody.
Well,
What, you never seen song parodies?
I think that was a bunch of quap, dude.
Are you angry?
I'm fucking pissed.
You look kind of like a duck.
I'm pissed and I look like a duck.
We'll get a camera later.
Yeah, I did a duck face for like a second, but then I stopped doing that. You know how that is.
Did you grow up on song parodies? Do you remember song parodies at all?
Okay, because Weird Al Yankovic has been doing that before I was born. But then there was the Tobuscus.
Tobuscus, yep.
Before he was a pedophile.
Do you remember? He's a pedophile?
I think he was.
I thought he was just drunk all the time. Toby Games, he had to have been just wasted the whole time. He was like playing Minecraft.
Wasted?
Yeah.
He'd go,
he's an alcoholic.
Makes all sorts of noises.
He's just playing video games all the time.
God, that sounds fucking awesome. Bro.
Yeah.
He made so much money. God damn. Well, he made some songs. I don't know if they were parody songs.
No, they were just like comedy songs that he wrote.
But they were kind of parodies of like the idea of a song.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But are you talking about like Minecraft parody songs?
Minecraft parodies, Captain Sparkles. Do you remember The Key of Awesome?
The Key of Awesome? I don't know
if
I was
they did a
fucking
Justin Bieber parody. I guess a lot of girls were quoting it in like 3rd grade. There's a guy, Bart Baker.
Okay.
I think that's also a famous guy from like the 50s, but our Bart Baker is this pervert, I guess, and he would just make like disgusting song parodies, like what if Rihanna was actually a trans old guy and Eminem was the guy's grandson rapping about how he used to be a guy, or he had a lot of them with old guys where it was like, oh, I'm an old guy and I shit myself all the time, and he would have like dancing poops in the background. He did I'm sexy and I'm homeless. There's a homeless guy.
That's pretty good.
It was.
I can
it's
get down
really
to that.
good. You should
Yeah,
see
I wasn't
these.
on that side of the internet.
No, that hit me really hard. I was like 6.
You were like
I was
6 years old.
looking at dancing shits. I was
Wow.
looking at like
That explains a lot about the way that you are now.
that guy's doing like Chinese TikTok now.
I mean, probably.
He just does Chinese propaganda TikTok.
I mean, hell yeah. There's probably a lot of money in that if you know how to do it.
He's getting it. Yeah.
What did John Cena say?
我手包，我要冰淇淋. I think that was it.
Yo.
I don't know how good of an
I have
impression
no
that was.
idea what's right or wrong, but if you told me that was spot on, I would believe you that was spot on. It sounded like it should be spot on. Do you understand what I mean by that?
I delivered it with force.
Yeah, you did it, but
We'll
it was
say.
the big chinning at the end.
Bing chilling.
That's really where you gotta hit it,
Is-
and you got that. You got
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of the node of that.
What the fuck was that about? What was he doing there? Was that a joke or
This
was
is China.
it was just China?
It's money.
I mean, you gotta John Cena. They love those wrestlers.
Isn't
over
he
there,
in
I
Fast
guess.
and Furious movies?
I don't remember.
Listen,
That's
you're
the other
basically
one.
Chinese if you're in Fast and Furious movies. At this point.
Dude, all Asian people look the same? Fuck that. Everyone in Fast and the Furious looks the fucking same.
That's
I can't tell one
kinda
of them
true.
apart. Men and women,
That's
they're
kinda
all
true.
bald now. I
Did you
can't
know that
tell
Vin
them apart.
Diesel's not even in the second and third Fast and Furious movies?
I don't think
you'd never know.
I don't think if you put Jason Statham and Vin Diesel close enough, I don't think I could tell them apart, to be honest with you.
You'd be able to tell without looking if
Because
they
of the
talked.
voice? Yeah. Good orders I eat. And the other one was like, yeah.
It's all about family.
I don't know. We're making fun of the guys, but they figured it out.
He's got it made. I liked The Pacifier. Did you ever see
I
The
didn't see
Pacifier?
that. I don't watch movies with
That's
those two
always
guys
good
in it.
podcasting is when one of the hosts asks the other one if they've seen something, and then the other one's like, no.
And then dead air.
And
then
then
you gotta
dead
wait.
air.
And then you gotta wait for it. Oh.
Well, it's pretty good. You should check it out.
Yeah, you watch it. And
All right, so I have a hot take.
Oh, you got a hot take. He's got a hot take.
Yeah. So the debate is cats versus dogs, right? Like that's that debate that anyone will agree is a debate, and people will have their opinions. I'm here to enter in horses as part of the debate,
Of course you'd fucking say that.
as part of the S tier domesticated animals. And look, man, I consider myself unbiased here.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I find you extremely biased.
Well, my favorite pet ever was a dog. I have 2 cats right now.
Yeah.
But I work at a barn.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you've all three, you know.
I'd say that I have had adequate exposure to all 3. And horses are often overlooked because they've been kind of subsumed by the Industrial Revolution, I guess.
Yeah,
like
they
a lot
did
of the
that
functions of a horse were overtaken by technology and the
peak
steam
horse
engine.
population was in 1902.
Is that true?
I think that's true.
You gotta just say that confidently.
I just gotta say it confidently. I
No,
think that's
can you
true.
say that again? But like,
Definitely, the year 1902 was the height of the horse population in the world. And I know
yeah, and that's what I'm talking
and I
about
know
with,
that for a
with
fact.
the Industrial Revolution.
Yes.
With that true thing you said. But after that, it started being taken over, and but still like horsepower, like the metric that we judge cars by. I mean, that's based on the horse, and that's based on. And I was just thinking that it's probably the animal you get the most out of for the effort. Well, I was thinking about it. I don't know if I can confidently say that, especially now since their uses have dwindled significantly. But you do have to put a ton of effort into them. That's the thing. That's like their main drawback, is that Also that they're very dangerous. They're not like extremely dangerous. But I mean, there's probably more horse deaths than there are dog deaths. But yeah, and they've got a decent like companionship level. Because that's the other metric is usefulness and companionship. If we're just going by companionship, it's always dogs, right? It's always dogs, because dogs are just unconditional all the time.
Constant love. Yeah.
Even the best cat's gonna you can make it
They're
scramble.
kind of their own person, but that's what I respect about cats.
That's the charm. That's what I like doing. I just like kicking my cats.
You like kicking your cats?
Yeah.
You say that again one more time?
I like kicking my cats.
But playfully or hard?
Playfully.
Okay. All right. Well.
Unless I'm walking up the stairs.
Could have made a good short, dude. Could have been talking about kicking cats, but then you had to go all soft on me and tell me you don't fucking kick your cats real hard. I don't kick cats either. I don't like kicking cats. I wouldn't do it.
Ian would kick cats if he were afforded the opportunity, but you live in a
if it was a fucking bitch ass cat, dude. Yo, if there's cats are ganging up on me and I got a bunch of cats around me,
you could easily imagine a situation
where dude, I'm in an alley, there's a bunch of street cats. I'm not gonna say what color the cats are, but I think you can imagine.
Like tabbies?
They're probably tabbies.
Orange.
I'm imagining a couple of them are like the Sphinx kinds with no hair or whatever. Anyway,
Bronx
they're all
cats.
coming at me. They're all coming at me. I'm gonna kick a couple cats.
Yeah, you got.
It's not I'll let the cats devour me because I'm not. They're land piranhas. I mean, you put them all together, they're land piranhas.
True.
Yeah.
Same with kind of like coyotes as well.
Yeah,
kind of like geese.
I want to circle back though.
Right.
Because.
Do you have some sense to throw in?
Yeah, because I think that you can get very close to a lot of different animals. You said geese there for a second. You can get.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get really fucking close to a goose.
You can get emotionally attached to a goose, dude, and the goose will get emotionally attached to you. I bet it's in there, man. It's in there. Cows, pigs,
dude.
What
is a cow gonna do?
All right, look.
I was thinking about this too. I accounted for this.
Really?
It's tiers. It's a tier list. Dogs, horses, cats are S tier.
Okay.
Point for horses also. You can't eat them.
You can't eat. You can eat anything, Max. Like you can eat anything.
You don't eat dogs or cats.
I don't eat horses.
That's just not
either.
something.
People generally don't eat horses. I would eat horse.
I would totally eat.
If I was somewhere in the world, not necessarily anywhere specific.
I'm not gonna eat a dog in Malaysia.
But if I was in Malaysia and someone offered me dog, I would try it.
I wouldn't.
Really? It's already dead. What are you
not.
gonna do? You can't save the damn dog. I mean, come on. You don't want to try things? Just for the fuck of it?
I just have a repugnance, I guess. Honestly, you asked me like 2 years ago, I probably would have said yes.
But you think now you wouldn't do it?
Yeah, 2 years ago I would have eaten human probably.
I would eat. I mean, if it was offered to me in
human is kind of tantalizing.
All right, how about this? I'll hit you with my scenario. I've probably said this to you before because I say it to everybody.
Okay.
I'm in a car crash. Okay, I lose my leg. They cut off my fucking leg, and they put it in a bag. And I'm like, can I keep that? It's mine. And they're like, sure. So I take it home with me. I put it in the freezer, and I say, Max, I'm gonna have a barbecue. I'm cooking up my own leg, dude. We're having leg steak, Ian leg steak, and you're invited. It's sandwiches. I'm gonna grind some up, make some burgers,
some marrow, make a dip out of the marrow.
Yeah, I'll take the bone and some marrow, do some fancy shit,
on
whatever.
Some crackers and some brie.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna have Ian charcuterie. All right.
Damn.
Are you gonna come and eat Ian with me?
You know, that's really, really difficult to say no to.
It's hard. It's like it removes all of the ugly connotations of.
Honestly,
cannibalism.
that's not really. I'm not really concerned with that. The stuff that your hypothetical is removing. I think it's literally just the question of eating a person.
But that is the question, and it is still the same
I know,
thing. And that's the thing that could happen.
That's the essential thing. That's the only thing that bothers me. Because I mean, I wouldn't kill someone to get.
I wouldn't kill someone to eat their meat. It's not that important to me.
And you don't necessarily have to.
Like, given the opportunity in the right situation, it's not like I would turn it down just because it's human meat. Let me put it that way.
I think I might, but I'm not sure. I think I'd only know if I were presented it in real life.
Are you vegetarian?
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
You eat hamburgers?
Plenty.
You eat
Not hot
sausage,
dogs.
hot dog. No hot dogs.
Not hot dogs.
Eat some sausage
disgusting.
every once in a while, right? Some breakfast
Sure.
sausage.
Yep.
Whatever, that's good. Eggs. Chickens.
Eggs. Chickens.
Yeah,
sure,
eat some
sure.
chicken. Fried chicken every once in a
Are
while.
you gonna slip in guys? Eat some
Dudes-
chicken.
Dudes'
Some
penises.
sausage. Some dudes.
No. I'm just saying, like, all of those things are, like, probably about as intelligent as a horse. Maybe not the chickens.
I do
Definitely the pigs, though. And definitely as intelligent as the dogs. Everybody knows that pigs and dogs are the same amount intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, you could build a relationship with a pig as strong as a relationship with a dog. But you wouldn't eat the dog and you'd eat the pig.
Can you?
And
Are
then you
pigs
bring human
like
beings are
wired
oh,
for that?
Special thing. What?
Are pigs like wired for
I think so.
companionship in the same way dogs are?
I think
I mean,
so.
dogs are kind of genetically developed.
Even chickens have a
I doubt
have
it.
a familiarity.
Well,
to
sure.
them.
There's a familiarity, and there's even like bondage.
Bondage.
There's
Yo.
Animal
Yeah,
bondage,
bondage with
AI
my-
videos, but
Yeah.
I think that on dogs it's on a much deeper level because we're responsible for them genetically the way they are now.
Dogs and pigs.
And pigs too? Well, we haven't exactly engineered pigs to be perfect companions in the same
We
way.
engineered them to be perfect food, though.
Mm-hmm. And hey, I'm not gonna dog on pigs for the food that they provide. I'd call pigs maybe B tier, maybe A tier.
I'm just saying, dude. I think you could get yourself attached to a pig. You've never been in a situation where you could be attached to a pig, right? But I think if you did, you might be like.
My grandma had pigs once.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Unnamed person has an aunt who is also an unnamed person, and this aunt had a chicken that was her beloved chicken.
What was it? Can you name the chicken?
I can't. I don't even remember the chicken's name.
Damn.
My bad. Unnamed aunt of unnamed person. But their mother made them, or somebody made them kill their beloved pet chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And it like ruined. They're vegetarian now. Can't eat any meat at all.
Mm.
So like maybe if you had an experience like that where you were very attached to an animal and an animal was attached to you and you had to kill it for meat, then maybe that would turn you full vegetarian. What that tells me as somebody that's not like
That seems pretty emotional to me. Yeah.
I'm not emotionally attached to that. What that tells me is it's like, oh, I shouldn't have problems eating. If I'm gonna eat any meat, if I'm gonna eat certain meat, I should eat any meat. I shouldn't like be like, well, I'm not gonna eat that because it's that. That's dumb. I should just eat it because it's meat if it's there. You know, like whatever.
Yeah,
like if we're eating pigs and we're eating cows, and fuck it, let's eat horse and
I don't know,
dog and
there
people.
are
whatever.
like health reasons not to eat certain animals. I mean, that's why I think pork is haram. Like it's in their scriptures, but
That's why they did
I
well.
mean,
It's because they weren't eating pork and they weren't getting all the.
like they are prone to diseases because they eat a bigger portion of the food chain. Because pigs will eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs will also eat animals, and it's typically animals that eat other animals
That get the weird diseases.
that could get things like that. That's why you don't want to eat like too big of fish usually. That's why you don't generally want to eat bass. Not that there's people who don't eat bass, but like freshwater bass. I mean, they eat like they're at basically the top of the food chain.
So they eat everything else.
lakes.
They get everything else that everything
Yeah,
has.
pretty much.
All the parasites.
Yeah, but that doesn't exactly solve the like morality of it.
Yeah,
But
certain
maybe,
things
maybe it explains like the
I
order
think.
of things better.
I guess my baseline is I think people should eat meat because that's how we're, designed.
Definitely.
Evolution.
You gotta eat meat.
You gotta. I mean, you got to get your protein in.
I mean,
I guess if you.
I'm
could
not
do
gonna
the-
make someone eat meat. I'm not
I
gonna
know,
dog on
whatever,
a vegetarian.
But generally, I think people
Unless they're being a
should be
shithead.
eating meat. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you found like a
Hold
a
on, I
cow,
gotta fix the mic.
Has it been slowly? I kind of noticed that it's slowly been drooping.
Classic fucking amateur hour move.
They
You
always
can
do
tell
that.
that the
These
band
fucking-
is an amateur if their microphone stand drifts down slowly.
Oh, whatever. I mean, come on.
That's how it goes.
Here's the deal. You're talking about dirty animals. If you take a cow and you left it out in the woods for long enough, it would get a bunch of diseases.
It would just die. It wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't know what to do. It's like, yo, there's so much space.
It'd be like, there's no other cows around me. I'm going to fucking
there's
die.
There's not cows as far as the eye can see. What do I even do?
Yeah, there's not many of that kind of cow anymore.
All right, so
we're kind of responsible for that.
My point is if you gave a cow a bunch of outside diseases, then you wouldn't be able to eat the fucking cow. But they keep the cow in a sterile place where they give it a bunch of antibiotics so that it doesn't have diseases.
That's like mad cow, right? Like they started feeding it like cow brains and shit.
And then
they got the disease,
and then they gave it to people,
yeah,
and it made them go crazy. Is that prions? Is that what that is? That's a brain thing?
I think so.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I remember really bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Encephalopathy.
From like Plague Inc. or something? Or what?
No, that was a independent project presentation from a certain author that we both know. We'll cut that. We'll cut that out.
No, yeah, we'll cut that out.
I'll put a little musical interlude in there. Yeah.
All right, let's do Let's see how jazz it up. That was the Jeopardy.
Get some jazz.
The waiting theme song. What do they call that? What's the name of that song?
Jeopardy song.
The Jeopardy theme? Is that the Jeopardy theme? Is it the Jeopardy theme, or
do you think it has a sick name? Like Countdown or something?
Countdown in B
Final
minor.
Confrontation. It's not in B minor. It doesn't resolve to a minor.
I don't know, dude. I'm a drummer. I know do. That's what I know. Those are the things I know. That's how you talk.
What else do you know?
Not much, bro. When I was in like drumline, this is how the teachers would be like this. They'd be
you were in drumline?
I was in drumline. Listen to this.
In high school?
Not in high school. I was in a drumline. Damn it. And I was in a drum line. I was in the Blackwood Backbeats.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the only contiguous member. I was the only member that was there from the start until the fucking end. And I played the bass drum the entire time. I never improved. I never tried anything.
Rules.
I just did the bass drum the whole time. I was always holding it down on the bass drum.
Damn, nice. I remember in, I think it was 2nd or 3rd grade in music class, we were doing an ensemble, and this was back when we had a good music teacher, before we had all of those bad music teachers, that they just kept getting pregnant. They were so hot, they just kept getting pregnant.
I know, they all did. Come in for a couple...
Until we got
Bro, if you...
Yo, she's still around. I have a student that has...
Is she still doing it?
Yeah.
Well, she had her kid. She was...
Mm-hmm.
And then she had her kid, and then she came back. Come on. Everybody gets old. Come on, Max. I can't even... Dude,
I'm going to be so fucking cool when I'm old, man.
Bro, because there's two types of old.
I'm not going to teach a shit music class, though.
Fat old... And then there's like skinny old. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be skinny old, which
Definitely.
I'm sorry, that's not jolly. That's scary, dude.
I'll be kind of scary.
Terrifying.
I'll be a little scary. That's fine.
You're gonna be real scary.
My grandpa was skinny old.
Was he? Yeah, he was skinny old.
He wasn't really scary. He was imposing.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. He was tiny though. He was pretty
he a little
tiny.
guy?
Yeah, he'd always finish his dinner though, like every time.
Yo, I don't even do that. That's crazy.
It was like ingrained in him, and he would like. Like, if he got too much, he'd sit there the whole evening and finish his dinner.
Wow. Did he, like, learn that back in the Depression era?
He must have. Like... Shit, man. His dad, I just learned this recently.
Yeah?
His dad moved to Canada because they're from Scotland. And they moved to Canada because a company was buying kids to go to Canada with them to work.
Jesus Christ.
So that's how my family on my dad's side ended up in Canada. He got bought.
Literally bought.
I mean, I don't think he was a slave.
Well, they used to... I heard about that. They used to sell kids.
Yeah, basically.
It's like they had no money, so it was like, I've got too many fucking kids. I can't feed them all. I got to sell a couple of these kids.
What do? You have 12 kids, no money. It seems like you got the solution right
there.
Because
you're on a farm, right? And you're like, okay, I need help on my farm. I need to have a bunch of kids to help me on the farm. Oh, the Dust Bowl done blowing my farm away. What am I going to do with all these darn kids now?
They're like old Scottish.
I'll tell you what, I got all these fucking kids around. What am I going to do with them? Fucking sell them up there, I guess. I don't know.
That's a mighty fine kid you've got there. I'll buy him for 3 pence. An Irish guy comes up, a scamming Irish.
Take it for 2. I don't care.
I just realised I forgot. I've only got a 1/4 pence. They got scammed by an Irish guy. Damn. And that's how I'm here.
Anyway.
Dishonest Irish.
Yo, dude, that's awesome.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. Isn't it crazy how like most people are like Irish? I'm like mostly Irish.
I'm Scottish. I take pride in being Celtic at least.
I mean,
although
cool.
I'm afraid that my family does come from the Queen side of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Historically
Queens.
Protestant.
But then you have a whole different side, which is a totally different thing.
We're doing the hokum pokum.
Doing the whole component. That's why you could say that joke at the beginning.
I can't. By the way, I can say this joke because I am.
You are, actually. You wouldn't be able to tell, dude. Nobody'd be able to tell if they looked at you, but...
I think, I think they repealed the blood quantum, which means that my kids, assuming things go ahead as they are, will not be eligible for native membership. Because they'd only be like a 16th or whatever.
Damn, dude.
Native from my blood.
Womp womp. Sorry.
But that got repealed, so I'm good.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Free college.
As you were speaking, or like what it?
No, I prefaced. Maybe I didn't say that very well. He dropped his weed.
I dropped my weed.
Ian's doing a ton of weed right now.
I'm doing my second joint.
It helps you to relax, and it helps you to really turn on when you need to.
I'm turned on all the time.
He's turned on.
I'm rock solid, my friend.
Right on. I lost my Bluetooth headphones, and it's been I don't know. I think I was due this, losing my Bluetooth headphones because I've been plugging in onto content for too many times at work, and it would because. Honestly, if you're listening to this right now, you probably shouldn't be listening to this right now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
You should probably just be listening to your own thoughts. Did you know that you can podcast you can just do it?
Yeah, you could just do it.
You can just have thoughts.
Yeah.
By the way.
Today we're sponsored by everybody
Today
else's
we
podcast.
are sponsored by Achilles brand mostly waterproof boots. Now, this is a great product. It is mostly waterproof. If you get some water, there's a small 1-inch area in the very back of them that is not waterproof.
Oh, literally.
But
they do that on purpose?
They're Achilles brand.
Yeah, they have to do that.
They make them like that.
That makes sense to me.
So if you have a good but maybe a little overbearing relationship with your mother, if you quarrel with a lot of kings, if you're really buff, then you might want these boots. And they didn't give me an ad read. They just told me to shout them out in like a casual way, like it seems like I'm being authentic.
You should have done a headphone segment because you were talking about how you lost your headphones. Can I do a headphone segment really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Max, if you lost your headphones, then the only headphones that you should be buying are I guess I don't know the name. They're just DeWalt.
Just speak like fake Chinese.
DeWalt. TM. Yeah, they're really good. I don't know.
What are they good for?
Well, they have these.
Do they fit small heads?
You do have a small head, which is crazy. This is why we need a camera. Everyone needs to see how small your fucking
I didn't know I had a small head. I thought I had a pretty normal head.
No, you have a
long
normal
neck.
head, dude. I'm sorry, you have a normal head. My bad. Let me take it back. These DeWalt headphones are so great. They have these little
DeWalt?
Yeah, they have
like the hardware company.
Yeah,
that makes like power drills.
Yeah, but they make these fucking headphones and they're super durable. I forget. They're
you have them.
Yeah, they're on me right now.
Nice.
Dude. And
blue collar.
They they have like these squishy attachments. You know how you have different attachments on the headphones. These ones are squishy, and so they like block out sound. They're like sound blockers. So I use them when I'm playing drums.
Right on.
They're awesome. I can hear a metronome while I'm playing the drums.
You can listen to YouTube videos while you're in band practice.
While I'm in band practice, I can
while you're playing the song,
scrolling through the shorts and looking at the things, so I don't get bored. Right?
That's a joke, but people do that.
Do people actually do that?
I've been in situations where that's happened.
When my bandmates start fighting, I go to the phone. You know, when they're Paul McCartney and John Lennoning out, they're Paul and Johnning out. I just I step back and
when they're Johnning.
Dude, literally, actually, come to think of it, literally.
You guys don't have a Yoko, do you?
I guess. No, not yet. I'll try to hook up. Try to find.
I want to have your band on the podcast.
The whole band?
Yeah, the whole band. I think it'd be nice.
Dylan is elusive. It's hard to get him on the pod.
That's
It's
true.
hard to get him anywhere, really.
That's true.
He's the most elusive one.
I think I'm playing at a high school for him.
You're playing at a high school?
Yeah, playing at the high school for him. So come to the high school if
come to the high school.
You know where I live, you know where we operate around, so just come to the high school there whenever you want to.
There's a few, but I'm sure if you bust in enough doors.
Yeah, there's a couple. You can just go in them. I've done that before.
If you just go into the school unannounced and you go, "Where is he?" They'll tell
help.
They'll tell you where he is.
You can just be in the parking lot.
Yeah, where's Max?
There's a guy who drives a golf cart around. You can take his golf cart, do like a GTA thing. I guess if you're in school, it'd be more like,
"Hey man, give me that shit," and then you grab it and you pull him out and you drop it.
Why does he have to talk like that?
Alright,
honestly, I bet a lot of that.
What did Trevor say? What would Trevor say? Get over here! He'd like fucking get angry. Why is Stephen Ogg such a fucking asshole? Let's talk about
Stephen Ogg?
Yeah, dude. Why is that guy such a
I don't know who that
fucking
is.
asshole, bro? Is that his name? Am I legit? Is that his name?
Who?
The voice actor for Trevor from GTA 5.
Oh, the voice actor for Trevor.
I'm sending out hate to that guy. He's a hateful guy.
Do you want to say you're gonna kill him?
I'm not gonna say that. I won't. I will not say that because I'm not going to. I don't want to kill
Ian
anybody,
is
and I don't want to
passing
eat.
me a note right
and I don't
now.
want to eat anybody either. I don't want to kill anybody, and I especially don't want to eat anybody.
This is a hilarious bit that Ian's doing. He's saying this stuff while he slides me a note that says, "I totally actually want to eat and kill. Eat then kill." Stephen Ogg, he said.
I don't know how to write, so I don't know how to fucking spell.
Well, he does not have any material prepared like I do.
Yep,
so
can't read or write. Sorry, man.
I
not
cannot
possible.
Prove that.
Yep, you don't have a camera either, motherfucker.
What's your favorite race?
My favorite race...
Something I wrote down.
I would have to say... What's the one with the horses?
That's Scottish?
No.
Mongolian?
They go around in a circle, and there's horses, and the jockeys are on them.
White people?
Indianapolis 500? No, that's got to be cars,
Indy
right?
500 is NASCAR. That's also white people.
That is white people.
You're talking Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, Kentucky Derby. That's my favorite race.
That's white people.
That's not white people.
The race that does the...
I think a lot of those jockeys are Hispanic, dude. I think a lot of those...
Shit, you might be right.
Dude, a lot of those
I've never seen them.
Well, they gotta be...
I've only ever seen white people riding horses.
They gotta be small to ride the horse because they can't weigh a lot. It's the same thing with the race car drivers. They're all really tiny.
True. Damn. I'd like to see a big guy on a horse.
Get Peyton Manning up there on a horse. He would lose. That's the whole point. He's more wind resistance, and you don't need to be strong to ride a horse. You just need to be small and like...
So you like Mexicans?
Do I like Mexicans? I'm saying, you asked me what my favorite race was, and I'm saying...
We're trying to be race positive here. I don't want to like do any like race
I
negative
mean fucking
stuff.
Race positive. I misunderstood your question about races to not be racist.
My bad. I like, personally, I like races of the whole class in PE when you go up to the field and you run the length of the field.
That was my least favorite. I hated running.
Right. I really don't like running very much.
I don't like running. It's not in my blood.
Kind of a matter of
in some people's
necessity,
blood,
I
but
guess.
I mean, not in my blood, you know.
Yeah, I have to kind of force myself to do it. But when I do, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it goes hard.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. That was a lie.
No,
I was trying to agree with you. I hate it. I fucking hate it. It fucking sucks.
You were sucked into my charisma. You just wanted to agree with
you got a lot of charisma.
I said, I
was carrying the whole podcast last time.
That is entirely true.
I'm Atlas, dude. I got this thing on my fucking shoulders, brother.
But you all of a sudden you had to shrug. I have to pick up the slack.
I don't shrug.
That was good. You don't even get that.
I don't even get that. Was that more knowledge than I'm...
It's an Ayn Rand book.
Oh, shit.
It's just an
I
Ayn
don't read
Rand
books.
book.
Dude,
That I haven't read.
I could probably list you all the books that I've read because I've
Go
read
ahead.
so few books. There was
Hit 'em.
one book I read in the one book I read in high school was written like a script for a movie, and I read that one all the way through because it was simple enough
Really?
for me. Yeah, that was simple. I could get through
Are
that.
you talking about Shakespeare?
It was not Shakespeare.
It's written like a script for a movie.
No, it was written like a script for
Oh,
a movie, but
Macbeth?
it was about a kid in prison or something because he got shot and we had to write stuff about it.
He got shot. So
I
he
actually
went to
did that.
prison?
Anyway, I was the first book I think I actually read all the way through.
Really?
I read The Hobbit all the way through, and I read Animal Farm,
Okay.
which is
in
a
high
weird-
school?
No, just outside. I just
Damn.
decided I wanted to do that. I read it. It's a really short book. That's why I read it.
True.
And I liked it enough to read 1984 all the way through, and I think that was the last book that I read.
Damn.
Those are the
What
books.
did you like in 1984? I haven't read 1984.
You haven't read it? It's
No.
so fucking depressing. Maybe that's why I stopped.
I bet. There's not depressing books.
Yeah, I was like, I had this idea of like, oh, I'm gonna read all of the greatest books.
I'm a guy who
Like,
reads.
I'll
I'm gonna read all the best ones.
I'm just gonna read all the best ones,
Yeah.
right? That's what you do.
Yeah.
And so I did that one. I was like, well, I'm fucking sad. That was sucked. I'm sad.
Damn, I can't believe
because
reading
they
is
kind of
like
build
this.
up this sweet love story, and then it's just like, oh, it's just sad in the end. and
Yeah, I
they
heard
hate
it
each
just
other,
all,
and then they just
it all
die.
sucks.
It's just they all die. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that was good.
I
I'm
don't
glad
know- I
I
don't
did
know
that
about-
for 3 weeks or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's impressive. 3 weeks. I have really bad book turnover rate. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get manic about it, but no, yeah, like I read The Brothers Karamazov, and that took me more than a year to get through.
Wow.
But it's just because I have like spikes in motivation or like stick-to-itiveness, and I think that's something I just have with like everything, and something I have to work around in my life. Maybe one of the big obstacles that I have. But I don't know. I've stuck with it long enough to read some books, man.
Do you think that the dopamine release you get from reading a book is better somehow than the dopamine release you get from looking at your phone for like 2 hours?
I mean, I don't know how you're gonna qualify better. I wouldn't really want to frame it as a dopamine thing, because I think
It's greater than that. There's more
I-
to get out of a book.
I
than
think
there
it's
is from
it's
watching
gotta
YouTube
be
shorts.
because like you have to do the work to create the image in your head, let alone like just parse the actual language, which is something I come up against if I try to read if I try to be a guy who reads books and then it's like I'm reading I don't know, Milton or Goethe or something, and I just don't I can't like understand a paragraph. The words just like slip out. That's like a skill issue thing.
Yeah.
I can't even get to the part where I conjure the image.
I bought a huge H.P. Lovecraft book, and I was going to read all these stories by H.P. Lovecraft.
I have
And
one of those.
I got through a few of them, but I started having that problem where it's like I don't even know what the fuck he's talking
He gets
about.
pretty verbose.
Yeah.
I think honestly that's kind of the point as well. Like his whole thing is to defy the image generation, where like you're supposed to be able to generate an image of whatever's going on, but his whole thing is like telling you how indescribably horrible it is, and just telling you that, and then describing like the after effect of it. I'm so fucked up now because I saw that thing. You wouldn't even believe that thing that I saw. That thing was so indescribable that I'm not even gonna describe it now. But I'm really fucked up. I'm eating my entire fingernails over here because I saw that thing.
Yeah.
I killed my whole family because I
kind of
saw that
only
thing.
could exist in text form.
Yeah, kinda. Although there is a big thing about like Lovecraftian games. I mean, that's a big. I don't know. It's like a big like Reddit thing, I guess. Like it's a good way to get like crowdfunding. Is you have a indie Lovecraftian eldritch horror
But
kind
it does
of
feel
game.
like there should be an indescribableness.
Yeah,
I made
that's
that
the
one
thing
up.
that
I
they
like that.
can't,
Add that one to the dictionary.
Indescribability?
Indescribability.
I think that's
like
the
that, dude.
real word version of what you said.
Wow, dude.
I kind of I appreciate indescribableness though.
I mean,
I
you
think
get the idea. You get the idea of what I'm trying to say.
I think that's good. That's the thing about like Lovecraftian. That's heavy air quotes, because the like reason a lot of those Lovecraftian games are good is because of the imagery, like how cool the tentacle monster actually is to look at, and it's not particularly horrifying. Like any rendition of the Lovecraftian monsters isn't
like Cthulhu.
yeah. Cthulhu's a meme now, right? They make like chibi plushies of Cthulhu.
It became an image, and then it became less than what it was when it was just on the page.
Became a meme.
I guess there's that.
Yeah, and that's
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What other books did I read? I got one time I got Ted Kaczynski's
The Unabomber Manifesto.
Yeah, he did.
Industrial Society and Its Future.
In its future, that's right.
Yeah,
look at
I
you.
got a PDF of that.
I bought the book. I bought it on Amazon. I have the actual.
You bought it on Amazon?
Yeah, which isn't that hilarious?
Holy shit!
Isn't that fucking hilarious?
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, he'd be so proud.
Yeah.
Which is, look here. Okay, so here's my thing. I was kind of like tight on Ted. I was like, yo, this guy, he went to where did he go? Harvard.
Harvard, yeah.
And then he got fucked up by that experiment, according to
right.
Joe Rogan. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, man.
And then he's like, fuck society, dude. And he saw the future. And I'm like, maybe Ted's onto something, bro.
Maybe this
and
is
then
what I should be all about.
I read like the first couple chapters, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, all right, crazy dude in the shed.
No, yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah, he was a nuts.
He's actually
he
a
was
freak.
An insane person.
And
if you read it's not like he's really looking into the future all that much. He was worried about technology, but if you read it, like a lot of it is just like based in 80s. 90s,
yeah,
like
I mean,
what they were worried about back then is what he's talking about. So it's not really transcending time, and I just was like, and also, can we talk about how he just killed a bunch of receptionists? Like he just blew up a bunch of receptionists.
It didn't really work the way he wanted
that he didn't
to.
think of is that rich people don't
open
their packages. That's what foiled his plan.
The great equalizer, opening your own mail. Turns out he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Turns out the machine won again.
The guy was so brilliant. He's like making these complex bombs and writing all this shit. And he's like, oh, I didn't think the fucking secretaries were going to open the packages. I didn't think of that.
I should have left a note.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, my take on Ted Kaczynski now is that he is a crazy guy that was living in a shed and killed a bunch of innocent receptionists.
Yeah, he was a weird, evil freak is probably how I'd encapsulate. I might throw based in there, though. I might say he's a weird, evil, based freak.
No, I think, doesn't based mean correct?
Well, he was. It's not exactly.
Did you read the thing? Did you read it?
Did I read it? I read the first part before deciding that he was a freak.
Yeah, and then it's
but
like,
I
okay.
mean, the idea that like the Industrial Revolution has been a disaster in the way that the system is inescapable now. Like you can't really not participate it and have like your thing going, right? Like you can not participate in it and be a homeless person, or be a wild man in the woods, but you can't. By this point, you pretty much have to work for food, and there's like a corruption to that makes you do maybe anti-human things, like I don't know, like sell your youth to a company for $30 an hour or something like that, or I don't know. Think of the world in terms of like DoorDash times, things like that, or I don't know, whatever's going on with social media.
Yeah, well, I mean it's.
But not to say that the guy's not a total freak and that those arguments can't be made by someone who can do better stuff than him.
I get the idea of getting angry and just like wanting to blow people up because you're upset about
He's
things.
black billed. He got 2 black billed.
But it's like you can't. It's just not an effective
You
way
can't
to
be
make
getting
change
black
happens. It makes it worse, you know. So he made himself feel better and didn't do a lot much.
Well, one of my predictions for the future is actually that domestic terrorism is gonna rise exponentially. Also, assassinations and doxings.
Well, do you think that's because the political climate is actually worse, or is it because social media has exacerbated something that isn't that bad and made it worse?
I think it's just because the ideas, the like cultural ideas, are reaching their endpoints, and the endpoints have always been so chaotic. Like whatever motivates the like outrage discourse zeitgeist kind of thing, where like, you know, I mean, you've met people who are entirely motivated by like political rage or things like that, or like a YouTube drama. All these things, they're like the root cause of them has maybe always been pointing to like destructive chaos. And so that's what I think is going to happen, is that's just going to keep getting more and more real until there's a video game called Cruelty Squad. It's an FPS game. It's kind of like Hitman, except it's an FPS game and it's like Quake. But like you just have to go through the level and kill a guy and then leave the level. But it's like it's completely disgusting and the UI is terrible. And like to reload, you have to slam the mouse down and it fucks up your aim. And you can't read anything because the text is like in like super tiny thin red font that you can't. And most of the game is like a shitty red texture anyway. But the opening cutscene of the game, the character you play as is getting a call, and then he looks out the window and there's just a guy running around shooting everybody, and everybody just keeps coming back to get shot over and over again. And I think that image was pretty prophetic, and that's probably that's where it looks like it's headed.
That's where you feel like it looks like it's headed.
Yeah.
Can I make a counterpoint?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay.
I might be being a freak now.
I think that things have to get a lot more uncomfortable for a lot more Americans before people start pulling out guns and shooting people and trying to change the system.
Like shooting political pundits or something?
Yeah, I think that my theory is,
like trying to kill political pundits.
I'm just an uneducated construction worker, but my theory is that life has to be equally as uncomfortable to literally being in a war zone for people to be motivated enough to start being revolutionary, or at least for there to be momentum. Like there needs to be a solid amount, and also
well, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that I think momentum is building. And
in that direction.
Yeah.
Like things are getting worse and harder for enough people that maybe that will start to happen.
There's been enough like more specific politically motivated killings. Because in America, at least for the last like 20, 30 years, it's been like the era of mass shootings, like Columbine going on into... people will tell you there's a mass shooting every day now. And then you hear about like an important one every like couple of months. But that's been going on. But what's happening now is that they're starting to become a lot more focused. And maybe they're still motivated by just like the nihilistic chaos that possessed the like Columbine shooters, but now people are able to contort their like violent souls into whatever political form like suits their like temperaments. Like I don't know, maybe you're really mad at ICE and you want to go snipe ICE agents, and you're a weird freak who's been playing Left 4 Dead for 3,000 hours. This is a real guy. That actually happened. He shot up an ICE headquarters, and he killed 2 immigrants.
Fuck. Moron.
He was a fat loser. I'm not entirely sure if he killed them, but those were the only people he hit with bullets. He was like, I'm gonna snipe ICE agents, and he just shot into a van.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And it's gonna be like incompetent too. It's gonna be more and more like that. Like Mangione, we kind of got spoiled by Mangione.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of... Most competent people are not going to be selfless enough to throw away their competentness to not... They're not going to go make money.
Yeah,
they're going to go
pretty much
take advantage of the system. Anyone that's not competent that gets fucked over enough maybe will like do some crazy, stupid bullshit. And that's why we get all these mass shooting at schools. These low...
You already have like a conception of yourself that you're not going to be worth anything. And the only way you'll be remembered is like that. But I think like the political situation, I guess, the political scene that's going on right now is catered to such a low level that those like 70, 80 IQ people are able to, they're like given the rhetoric to be able to justify like just retarded violence as a political thing. So I think that's what's gonna happen.
You think there's gonna be more of that? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe like smart people will also start bombing. Like they'll do Fight Club bombings and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think people have always needed like a violent outlet. I mean, there's always been serial killers in some form, you know, for kind of forever, really. Like, I mean, I think people think that a lot of like legends about vampires and werewolves and witches and stuff comes from just people that were killing other people for no reason. And then it kind of moved on, to this like mass shooting thing. This kind of the new age thing, and then maybe it'll just move on to now that it'll be political shootings, which will be a whole new thing, which would not be good because guess what they're going to do? They're going to use that as an excuse to make it more authoritarian. People are trying to kill us. We need to protect ourselves from you crazy people by taking away your guns and your rights.
Damn, like, dude, you can't have guns. What? You can do violence with guns. Why would you have a gun? You can be so violent with it.
That's true. Who is the most violent with a weapon? Is it the United States government?
Well, what's your favorite race?
I don't know. Bro.
My favorite race is Mexicans.
NASCAR. I'm changing my answer.
That's an organization.
Eat my butt.
That's probably what NASCAR guys say.
They probably do say that out loud. I'll tell you what, eat my butt. Yeah, they're out there.
I'll catch you at the finish line. Eat my butt. Damn. That's 70, 80 IQ, but they have a good outlet.
Dude, they go to the bar, right? And they fight each other, and then they go home, and violent. They beat their wives and their children, and then they go to sleep happy.
At least they don't kill any political pundits.
Maybe
who are on YouTube Shorts.
Crazy take. I don't know. I'm gonna probably get blacklisted.
You're gonna get so much backlash in the comments section.
I'm gonna get a lot of backlash in the comments for this, but I think in general, across every group of people, any way you could put it, there's bad people everywhere, and some of them are worse than others. There's definitely like a spectrum of terrible. But there's all sorts of people all over the spectrum, and you just kind of gotta expect it.
There's a lot of people on the spectrum.
You gotta just kind of expect it, you know.
From people on the spectrum.
All the people on the spectrum, you gotta just expect that, you know.
Just expect violence.
Yeah, just people to be violent all the time in any way.
Well, I mean, there are cultural systems in place to stop that to a degree.
Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to stop. It's so funny because it's like human beings trying to stop other human beings from doing things that all human beings have done for as long as there's been recorded history of people. And it's funny because then you look at those same people who are like, they're like condemning violence and it's terrible, but then how much did we spend on the military this year? Is it 1
8.3 trillion.
I don't think it was 8.3 trillion.
Confident fact.
It was like 1.2 trillion or something, and then they got some more after they invaded Iran.
Guys, we're doing a war. We need more money.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
I think there's kind of a difference though between like war with another country and like just domestic killings.
No, is it really that different?
Fundamentally, it's
the
still
reasons
killing.
are much higher. They're so much more important and higher and more ethereal and like, it's so. But it's like it's just people killing people, right? I mean, it's whoever sent over jets with bombs in them to bomb the Iranians. People died. I mean, does it matter if that person died via bomb from a jet or from like a regular domestic dispute that ended up with a bullet through their wall or something?
Maybe.
Like, does it really fucking matter? They're dead.
It kind of does.
I think it.
Like,
I think it does not matter if people are
I don't know.
dying.
Isn't like Islam kind of built around that? Like, if you die for a jihad, then you get a higher level.
Yeah, but I think that's bullshit.
Or like the idea of Valhalla too.
Bullshit.
I mean, Ian vehemently disagreeing with Islam. I'm gonna have to.
And wait, and the Nords too. Who are the whitest people on the planet? The goddamn Nords. I'm disagreeing with them too. So just put that on the record. I'm Italian. I think that the Romans were the peak of human civilization. The Romans, they were pretty bad, man. I shouldn't say that either. Well, they were pretty bad.
It got pretty bad.
They killed Jesus, man.
It got pretty bad.
He's like the nicest guy.
On, guys.
He was just like, I want to give everybody wine, water, and some bread and a fish.
Guys,
I don't know, dude. You don't even know what you're going to get. Man, you go to Jesus, you think you're going to get water, you get wine. Shit, man, I thought I was going to get bread. Though? I got some fish. What the fuck?
You know what's so crazy, though?
What?
Is that Jesus took over Rome after they killed him. Mm-hmm. Isn't that nuts?
Good for him, dude.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that's gonna be like? Do you think God damn. So he died. Let's see here. He died 2,226 years ago.
200? He died in 200 BC.
All right, I fucked that one up. I did fuck that one up. 2,026 years ago.
I think the 0 is when he was born.
The 0 was when he was born?
I think.
Oh, and then it was before that. So he was born, and then he died, like, what? He was 24, 25?
Yep. Shit, man. What am I up to? Jesus was already saving humanity.
2,000 years in the future, do you think Scientology is going to be like, dude, L. Ron Hubbard, like, people are going to be talking about him?
Scientology's going to fucking die.
You think
Obviously.
So? It's got so much money.
That's what they need. That's what they got. It's definitely a big company in America. It's totally subservient to the American system. America is a much bigger.
They start out small, and then they get some money, and they get a little more power, and then There's lots of L. Ron Hubbards that are out there that you never heard of because they didn't make it.
Well,
they got a little foothold. They got their Tom Cruise. They got their who's the other guy that was in it?
Travolta.
John Travolta. That was the
Beck.
Other guy? No way, really?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me?
I don't know if he is currently, but he definitely was.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I like Beck. All right,
I
whatever.
like Beck too.
Anyway,
I like Tom Cruise. Fuck it.
I like Tom Cruise. I like John Travolta. I like Pulp Fiction was sick. I know he's a good dancer. Anyway, my point is like in 2,000 years, Scientology could be just as widely accepted.
I seriously doubt it.
I don't doubt that at all.
What is their hook that rings true throughout everybody's soul?
I guarantee you, if you were there 2,000 years ago and you were hanging out with Jesus and his friends, and he died, and he was on the cross, and you were like, that was gonna obviously happen. You don't fuck with the Romans, dude.
That was awkward.
That was Yo, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all,
I'm the political commentator in Rome who has a night show.
You would be on the side of the Romans. You'd be like, good, I'm glad they crucified him. He was being a fucking douchebag. That stupid carpenter was being a little bitch.
I'd be the nighttime comedian in the Colosseum doing the nightly show. Be like, so I just heard that Jesus died recently, and I just want to say, no thanks. No thanks. I don't think we'll take it. Damn, did I bomb there?
That's what you'd say if you were in...
Damn, guys, did I bomb?
The year 28.
And then they kill me.
They'd probably kill you. They'd probably kill you for bombing.
For being a bad comedian.
Live on the air. Because you'd be literally up on like a thing and you'd be talking at...
But then,
once
I saw them coming at me, I'd martyr myself.
Alright, so
I'd be like,
I'll play your... Okay, look.
You go ahead.
We're doing your podcast. We're doing our podcast. Yep. And you're the Jesus commentator.
Okay. Who are you, Jesus?
No, I'm Jesus' friend. I'm Jesus' friend.
Which one?
They were all Jews. Jesus was a Jew. They were all Jews.
That's true. Not for
and
one.
I'm like, look,
not
dude,
after
this Jesus guy in 2,000 years, he's gonna be a big deal. Over the next few thousand years, there's gonna be wars fought about that guy that just died on the cross. You wouldn't believe me. I guarantee you.
Well, yeah, because nightly show comedians are losers. Jon Stewart's funny. I'll give Jon Stewart.
Funny, yeah, he's funny.
Jon Stewart rules. I'd like that on the record. I'm gonna kill John Oliver though.
Why are you gonna kill John Oliver?
I'm gonna scalp him. Cause I just don't like his face.
I like John. I like.
Because I have 74 IQ, and I think he is a demon. So I'm gonna cut his face off.
You're gonna get in trouble, dude. Why are you doing that?
I might get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble, man. I want to say
I'll probably go to like prison after I kill John Oliver and Tony Hinchcliffe. Don't forget about Tony Hinchcliffe.
I remember that one. I said
still on my hit list of people I'm gonna kill in real life.
Nice. I bet they'll play this
If
on Kill
only
Tony.
If I bomb. If I do well, hey, I'm friends with everybody in Austin, Texas.
You're gonna do a Joker,
dude. The thing is,
you're gonna do a Joker.
I'm gonna become the Joker. And I'm going to, I'm going to cut, that'll be my joke, is that I cut my lips open on stage for a minute.
And then you start just shooting wildly into the crowd.
That's how you have to do it, because it's already been done where it builds up in a dramatic scene, right? Where you kill the talk show host. But what if...
That Joker movie was good, man.
What if instead he bombed the first thing he said... I don't remember exactly what he said, but he bombs immediately, and then he just shoots everyone in the crowd. Because that's really who he's angry at, is his fellow man, which is rather demonic. So, caught that one on camera.
That would be like an Eric Andre skit. That would be hilarious. I wish they would have gone that route.
What if at the halfway point of the show, Eric Andre just went out into the crowd and shot everyone?
See, he would do that, and that would be funny.
So what we have to do is we have to grow this to the point where we can get a live touring show going.
Okay, all right.
And we're also probably going to need to go to some gun stores outside of Washington, unfortunately. They don't have very many efficient firearms around here, I guess.
Go to Montana. No sales tax.
No sales tax on firearms? No sales tax on anything?
On anything.
I don't think they have sales tax on anything in Oregon, too. But they
but they don't have guns. They don't have guns there. I mean, I bet they have guns everywhere. But, I mean, if you really want to get some good guns, you go out to Montana.
I've been to Montana.
I love Montana. It's beautiful out there.
It's very nice.
It's so nice.
It's rolling.
That is one of the few places left in America you could go out in the woods and not be found.
True. Not get fucked with.
Yep. I mean, you'd have to know how to... I mean, the problem is you know, we have not been raised in an environment where we know how to live in that sort of environment. But if you could figure it out...
Well, you have all the information, though, is the thing.
Yeah, but it's about, like, actually applying that information in a real-world scenario.
Well, okay.
I mean,
it'll
be
you
good
had
for,
AI
like,
make a video game where you had to
now,
survive
if
the
I had
woods.
AI make me a video where half of the screen was Temple Run and then the other half of the screen was the information I need to survive the winter, then I could probably use that.
Well, what if
you
just... What if it's just able to simulate real life and you plug it in? You have it in your chip, in your spine. You have a juice smoothie going into your mouth.
Plug in to unplug.
Plug in to unplug. That's fucking genius marketing.
Yo,
I'm going to write that down right now.
Yeah, plug in to unplug. So, all right, here's what we have to do. First, we have to invent a brain chip that goes in your brain. And then we have to invent...
No. If you're
like
running
a cord
something...
that goes to a computer. And then we have to invent a computer program that runs an entire simulation. So those three things.
You don't need to invent anything.
Okay.
This is how capitalism works.
You just let someone else do it.
You can
find
just
an Indian
license the applied package from that company and just connect it with yourself.
Find somebody that builds one thing, build somebody other thing, and then the third thing.
The issue is, though, that
Elon Musk is developing all of those things
Right
so
now?
why would he sell it to anyone?
Yeah, it's gonna be really
He's
expensive.
probably just gonna become the emperor,
Yo,
the
dude.
money emperor.
Is he already emperor, kind of?
Not really.
Wow.
He's definitely. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? Do you know who Sargon of Akkad is? The
No.
political YouTuber.
No, I don't.
Not
do that.
well. You should check it out then.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Wait,
No,
we
he's
forgot the dead air. Hold on.
He's a political
Alright, yeah.
commentator that teenagers watch, and he's like pretty solidly right wing in England. And I remember because I used to watch his videos in like the anti-SJW days in like 2016, you know, even like 2014, 2015, but I tried to watch one of his videos like a year ago, and he immediately started talking about how like Elon Musk is this kingly figure and he's bowing down to the emperor who's Donald Trump. And I had to turn it off because it was the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
So that's what I think about characterizing the people around now in that way. Because I think they're kind of a different thing that us blue collar people don't have access to. So we don't really understand how to define the people who are pulling the strings of power. We don't know how to like define them archetypally, I guess. Like it's not I don't know how useful it is to think of like Jeffrey Epstein as a like Grima Wormtongue figure. You know that guy?
Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, I've heard of him.
Do you know Grima Wormtongue?
Grimo Wormtongue is not somebody.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
He's the slimy guy who's talking to
yeah.
the king.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that guy. He's a little fucker. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. I don't know if Jeffrey Epstein is like that, or if it's like something that I don't even have the facilities to define.
I think trying to like really pin it down, like this person or that person.
You go crazy.
It's
insane.
pretty
You
much
end up
impossible.
shooting someone.
I think the way that I define it is it's like there's just people. Everybody's trying to make as much money as possible.
That's kind of
anybody.
the thing.
Everybody's willing to do anything to do that.
Yeah.
And so
I
you
think,
can kind of always.
Well, that's
the motivation.
That's like a demon that you're worshiping. That is a demon that has been named that you're worshiping. That's Mammon. Listen, man. He was in heaven. He used to be an angel. They all used to be angels, right? But he was always looking down at the golden roads of heaven. He was always paying attention to how the valuable gold that they were walking on instead of the splendor of the Lord's hall. And so he got cast down. And he's all about money. And that's you end up just serving a demon if you're just trying to make as much money as possible.
Which is unfortunate because, I mean, the way that we live now, everything is money. That's
the thing, is that it's getting the ball is rolling faster and faster in that direction towards hyper capital.
Well, there is
thing.
There's no service that you have access to that does not require some kind of something.
Like money?
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, that's true.
It's straightforward. You have to pay for it. If I want a burger from a burger place, I have to pay for the burger at the burger place. But even something like you still got to pay your taxes to stay in the fucking country, and then you got to and then you can use the public restrooms, but they're suck.
Even like dating. Like you have to go spend money somewhere, and you have to spend money for the lady, which I am in favor of.
No, that's fine, because guess what? The lady has to spend a bunch of money to look all pretty for you when she shows up on the date.
True.
$70 for the goddamn nails, $120 for the fucking haircut, and then all the stupid little shit that she puts on her face. I'm not knocking it. I love it. It's great. But
not to mention all the car repairs that they get overcharged for to even get to the date.
Come on.
On their Kia Souls.
Damn, I couldn't run over to the drum set fast enough to do the
Not to mention that they get overcharged at the car mechanic.
Plus, they're crashing the car all the time, so they
And
gotta
they're
repair
crashing
the.
their fucking
They
cars.
gotta go in and get
time.
repaired to the
Hey,
cars.
bitch, you ever heard of a fucking head gasket? You
Come
dumb.
on!
Alright.
Alright, moving on from that.
They gotta spend a lot of money on porn subscriptions, too.
Women?
Yeah, how are they gonna learn all the moves?
You're making some great. Write these down, bro. Why don't you write it down?
I'll just do AI later.
I'll write it down. That's cool.
I'm gonna transcribe this whole episode to get a timestamp for the part where I need
And
to
then I
make a
sign it?
musical interlude.
You like that? I do a little heart, and then I do a dot,
That wasn't hard.
and then
that was a dot.
and then I underline the whole thing.
That was a
I
little
wrote it down.
uneven. What did it say?
Um,
You just wrote it
took
down,
the
right?
pa-
What did it say?
Ladies and gentlemen, he took the paper from me. He took the paper from me and he turned it upside down. to try
I
to
know
make me
that
sound like
Ian
some kind of
can't
a fool.
read. I actually just am showing him the
Fuck, I
text
can't
right
read
now,
or
but
write.
he can't read
That's
or
right. I
write.
can't read or write. Son of a bitch. I gotta keep track.
So it is a.
If
the
I could
joke
read
is,
or write, I could keep track of all the lies that I've been telling, but I fucking
No,
can't write them down.
It's
so.
fine. It's fine. He couldn't even write it in the first place. That's
Yeah,
the
I couldn't
funny
even-
part.
I couldn't even write it down.
Is that it's just a bunch of scribbles, but I'm telling him that it's the words. So and he can't read,
Dude.
so he thinks it's words, but it's actually scribbles.
I am actually, yeah.
But-
that is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I want a real sword though.
You want a real sword?
Yeah, I have one right here though.
Holy shit! Holy fuck! Wait, let me see that.
I want a better one though. It's pretty well weighted.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Wow.
that's nice,
tip's
but
sharp.
I want like a longer one. I want a rapier.
A what?
A rapier?
A what?
Like the Three Musketeers, like Puss in Boots, like fencing.
That'd be cool. This is not. It's kind of short.
Yeah,
feel
it's a
I
short
could kill
sword.
somebody with it. If you made
You
this
definitely
sharper,
could kill someone with
It
it.
would be definitely.
It's decently sharp.
It's pretty sharp already, but I think you. I bet. I mean, how sharp were swords back in the medieval days?
I mean, it depends. I think it kind of depended on what you could do.
Like were the
Maybe.
samurai?
I'll make it really precarious. So
Were the
it
samurai
falls.
swords? Were they the sharpest swords?
They're Nippon steel. It's Japanese steel. It's from Japan.
Like Damascus? Is it kind of the same idea? Like the layered steel?
No, it's just like Nippon steel. It's the best kind of steel, so it could get the sharpest.
It could act
Because
literally
of
the
Japanese
sharpest.
craftsmanship.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow, the Japanese, they perfect a lot of things, dude.
Yeah, and then they, the funny thing is that they just put armor on, and then it didn't matter how sharp the swords were. You still needed other weapons.
Yeah, then they got the gun, and then it kind of didn't matter anymore.
And then they made guns. I think China started guns.
We talked about gunpowder on the last episode.
Right.
And
We
I
have all
looked-
this gunpowder
And I
stuff.
looked it up, and it was way earlier than we said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like an
What do you got?
800 or a 900. I don't remember exactly.
What
but
did I say?
You said later. We were both saying like the
I might have said
13s or
1100,
14s.
maybe
We were
14.
way too far into the future.
Dang.
They way back when. They didn't figure
Alright.
out how to make it into a gun till way after that, but they made gunpowder.
Right.
Yeah, so
Now I wanna go like up a tech tree of weapons until I can start getting like sick weapons. But I want to start on the bottom level. I practice with a knife a lot. Not a lot, but you don't really need to practice with a knife a lot.
Mhm.
You only need to practice enough to like get away from someone on the street. But I want to start progressing. So the next step is a sword, right?
Mhm.
And then next step's probably like archery or something. And then start just shooting. And then I'm a sick and then I'll be a shooter.
What kind of shooter? Like is there any way to define what kind of shooter you'd be? Like maybe a place. Like what kind of places? Maybe
Range.
A range, shooting range. Okay, good.
Range.
Mm-hmm.
Hill.
A hill.
I could teach.
Maybe a piece.
I could teach shooting.
Teach shooting. Okay.
So I could be a shoot schooler.
Block it. Block it.
Are you gonna play music during that?
That's gonna be the Full House theme.
It's gonna be Full House theme.
Yeah.
How long can you play the Full House theme before Full House will knock down your door?
I
with a big
will.
old lawsuit?
I'll just put a low pass filter on it.
There you go. Put like a, and then like reverse the footage.
And then it'll just be text to speech. Microsoft Sam saying Bob faggot over and over again over the low pass filter.
That's a good way
Full House.
The algorithm loves when you say faggot. I believe.
I don't think it can tell.
Dude,
At this point,
I'm gonna be
that's
interviewing for a
that's
job
the meme,
someday,
right?
and their AI tech is gonna search back through all of the history of everything that
you're
I've ever
gonna
said.
apply for a job with a company that scans your whole shit with AI.
But everything is gonna be like that, and someday it'll be
I don't
like
know.
there'll be like 4 companies, right? And they do everything. It'll be like, okay, this company, okay, you can work in this company or this company or this one or this. You have all these choices. You have 4 choices.
Well,
It's more than you get for president. Come on, choose
not
one.
if people commit enough domestic terrorism against the companies that would
Or we have to start hunting for deer and raising our own chickens and murdering one another for the last canned food that exists.
Well, there could just be a guy with a farm, though.
But it wouldn't start out like that. Anarchy never starts out like really nice and everybody just goes to start being farmers.
I'm not going to be a proponent for anarchy.
First, everybody has to kill each other
here.
for the last remaining resources, and then the few that survive, they're like, okay, let's try maybe planting something in the ground.
Well, you got to be capable.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got to be capable.
Do you think you'd survive the apocalypse?
I hope I would.
Me too. I think it'd be nice after you get through the worst of it, right? You get through the first year, it's pretty good after that, right?
It would be a lot more political, like Walking Dead got. You know?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Walking Dead would suck. Zombies wouldn't be fun because then you got to worry all the time. I mean, like...
Yeah, you get like loved ones and stuff.
Like COVID, but the death rate was like 75%.
Uh-huh. Wait, you're talking like an actual sickness that you can't do anything about, really?
Yeah, like, I mean, that would be the best case scenario apocalypse.
Damn. I'd probably die quickly because I'd be like, dude, I went through this before. I'm just going to go to the fucking Safeway. I want candy right now.
I don't have a mask. Okay,
I want candy and a beer. Listen, I want to have candy
bro.
and a beer. I'm going to be fine.
Well, that guy's coughing pretty bad.
Shit.
No, that's it. That's all you get. 3 days later, you're done, dude.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be me and plenty of other people.
Okay, what about like a solar flare? All of the everything electronic is knocked out.
I think I'd do okay.
You think you do? Because no water.
Water is difficult. Places have wells though.
Because here's the problem: all the resources are gone, right? Mm-hmm. All of the food that's in the supermarket's gonna rot in a few weeks, right? Mm-hmm. And you have all of these people. That's gonna be the problem with a bunch of guns.
This is true. That's true.
So can you survive like literally PUBG Battle Royale?
I think that I'd be maybe one tick higher than your average layman. Not to say that I'd have a good chance against any preppers or anything, but I think that
there's so much military around here, dude. There's so many military guys.
Nah, that is true also.
I'm just saying.
I mean, what are they working on? Fucking boats though.
They're mostly working on boats, but they get. Well. I mean, they make them work out every day. They make them shoot guns. They make them do kind of the things that you think. Do you have to shoot guns in the Navy? I don't know. I live next to a military base. Dude, these guys are gonna get me, bro. They're gonna figure me out. Anyway, I live next to a military base, and you can hear not only the explosive ordnances going on. I think they have to blow them up every once in a while because they get too old. But gunfire all the time.
Damn. That's kind of sweet.
It's kind of, dude. Every once in a while on a Saturday, you hear the whole house is shaking.
That's
boom. Yeah. You're like, oh fuck, okay.
God.
You're like, that's kind of fun. All right, that's cool.
That would make my night better. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Happy to be American. Happy about most races. I like most races. Mm-hmm. Listen, I like most races.
What's the one on the bikes? They're on the Francis Ford Coppola? No, what's France de Cup?
French?
Tour de France.
Tour de France.
Tour de France.
Uh-huh.
New favorite race. No, I hate the French.
No, you can't be on board with the French.
Yeah, I can't be on board with the French. Man.
What are you gonna be American? You're on
board with France. I like when boats race boats. That's
boat
pretty
races?
Cool. Boat racing. I did that. I was a boat racer
for
a while.
You were a boat racer?
I raced boats.
Did you have a station?
We were the worst team. Sorry. Dylan. I know his dad. Yo, listen. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that because I'm trying not to dox people.
You guys did lose though.
We lost a lot with this poor. I mean, come on. I mean, what are you gonna do? We tried our best out there, man, but we were not a good team.
Yeah, being on the worst team kind of does rule. It's not
awesome.
like the underdog movies where you pull it together.
No, I don't want to pull it together.
It's
I want to have
people's
fun.
problems persist the entire time.
Uh-huh.
There's always a kid who's eating butterflies and shit. There's always...
That was me.
Yeah. You were eating butterflies? I ate sugar ants a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
I ate a few
classroom.
worms. I ate one time. I ate
never eaten a worm. Damn.
Like a centipede or something.
You were the eating things kid?
I mean, back in preschool, yeah, I was eating stuff.
Okay.
I went right up to my preschool teacher. I was like, "Watch this," and I ate a
Yo.
worm in front of her.
God,
she had to go home and be like, "Dude, Ian ate a fucking worm in front of me today."
That
what do I say to that? What do I tell the parents? You know, what if he gets sick?
I would have to try. I would try so hard not to laugh, and I probably would.
I would laugh, but I mean, you know how preschool teachers are. They're so like, you know, oh, don't do that. They're not. They don't see the humor in it. They just see the danger in it, which is probably why they should be preschool teachers, and I'm not a preschool teacher. I should not be a preschool. Because they'd be falling down and breaking shit and hitting each other. I'd be laughing. Oh, he got him real good. Look at that. He's fucking kicking him. Goddamn. Yeah. Oh, I should stop that. Oh, no.
I would make big contraptions with like big blocks, like the foam blocks or wood blocks that they could climb on.
You just have fun.
And then they'd fall down.
You'd be having fun with them.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you'd be like, yo, climb this. And then you'd kick their legs out and they'd fall and you're like, oh shit.
Well, I wouldn't kick them.
You wouldn't kick them?
You can't fucking kick toddlers.
Well, you can, because here's the deal. They're so low to the ground, they don't really get hurt. So you can just kind of kick their legs out from under them. And if you just go, you're okay, and you laugh, they don't know that they should be in pain. Uh-huh. So you can really bully the fuck out of them, dude. And they don't know.
You've been bullying toddlers a lot lately?
No, I didn't say anything like in general, man. Come on.
Just like that you know how to.
Yeah. It's like if you had to, you just, you know, if you were forced to.
That's me with sex. Like, I know how to.
Terrible segue.
Well, that wasn't a segue. I don't have a topic behind it or anything.
Please write me the worst segue.
Listen, don't make
go from talking about children.
Read slaves again.
Don't go from talking about children to talking about sex.
No, I'm the child.
Thank you, Grok.
No, I'm the child having sex.
That's
Grok.
worse.
No, it's not. Well, you want me to talk beating off as a kid?
Bro,
listen, man, we all beat off as kids.
One time, here, let me tell you a story about beating off as a kid.
Yes.
It's not really, it's about realization, you know? Okay, it's about growing older, all right?
How old were you?
I went on a vacation cruise with my family when I was like, I don't know, 12, I don't know how old I was, 10, 11, 12, 13, I don't know when people start jerking off. But I remember I was jerking off, right?
Just like the normal age, right?
Right, the normal age, right?
Whatever you were going to say.
But then I saw a picture of myself from that time period, and I'm like, yo, that little joker was jerking off? I was too young, dude. Why was I doing that? That little fucker? If I saw that kid, I would not assume that kid would be... I can say it about me, right?
You have to assume that a 10-year-old boy is beating off.
I don't want to assume that. I don't like to
That's
think
not the
about
first
that.
thing I think.
Really?
Yes. You're trying to leave awkward silence so I'd second guess myself? That's not the first thing. Listen, I like it on record that the first thing I think of when I see a 10-year-old boy is not that kid definitely jerks off. It is an inescapable thought, though.
The lady doth protest too much.
Yeah, go off.
Yeah, dude. I know some Shakespeare. I know that one Shakespeare, dude.
You say you don't read.
To be or not to be, bitch.
Literally was bottom. Literally was one of the most line-dense roles in the entire Midsummer Night's Dream.
3 parts, too. Don't forget that he gave me 3 parts.
Oh, yeah, you ended up playing multiple characters.
Yeah, it was fucked up, bro. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was the only boy fairy. What was that with? There was like 4 fairy parts and 2 different casts. So there was like 8 different spots for fairies, and 7 of them were girls, and I was the 8th boy fairy.
That's because you were friends with girls all the time.
Fuck that, dude. Whatever. I know. Look,
I mean, hey.
You know, it's fine, dude. Whatever. It's cool. I sang real good. I sang the
Yeah, you had to sing a song.
Was I mustard seed? Oh, I remember because I had to introduce myself and I went mustard seed, and everyone thought that was so funny because I was.
That was
a
good.
dude
We
in
made
a
that
tutu.
so funny.
Yeah, it was
That
hilarious,
was
bro.
really. We had bits like most lines were bits.
And then fucking was like, "Can I? You're gonna bleep that? And I guess it doesn't matter." He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna add like more to my monologue." He added extra to his fucking monologue. Do you remember that? Dude, he added
I don't
extra.
remember that.
He was the king.
He was the king. I was gay for him as Aegeus. I remember that.
Yeah, he was the king, and he was like, he had a long monologue, and he found another longer piece to the monologue and increased the length of his monologue.
I don't remember that. I do remember I was Theseus in 3rd grade, and I skipped most of the monologue. I actually skipped to my line. We were 20% of the way through the ending scene, the conclusion scene in the courtroom in the marriage, but 20% through the scene, I skipped to the very end, the last line of the show, and then we just had to end it. Fuck. We didn't just go back. Yeah.
Dude, that shit happens.
That's my interpretation.
That's live theater for you.
Yeah. He skipped the marriage.
Yeah, shit happens. Whatever.
So how's your laundry situation going on?
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left a load in the wash when I came over here, and hopefully I remember to put it in the dryer when I get back so it don't go stinky in the morning.
Well, now it's on recording, so if you do forget, you'll remember it tomorrow.
When I listen to this,
or
because
whenever
you're gonna post it tomorrow. Is what you're gonna do? You're gonna post it tomorrow.
No, I'll probably post it.
Are you gonna clip it up, dude? Are you gonna clip it up? You're not gonna clip it up.
I don't think I want to clip this, because I think it's a slippery slope into worshiping views, which is.
I worship views. I want people to see me. I love to be famous. I want to do that.
You shouldn't.
I can't help it, dude. It's in my veins.
You shouldn't.
You can try to deny it. You can deny the fact that you want to be famous and you want everyone to know your name.
You should just push against it. Have some kind of mental block against it, because it'll fuck you up.
I don't do mental blocks, bro. I go full in dopamine rides. I'm like, yeah, give me all the shit. I don't care. Whatever.
Well, hey, if you want to start a clip channel.
No, I wouldn't be opposed. See, I don't care. I would want you to do it. And then I want you to tell me how popular we are, but I don't want to do any work.
How about you just stop? You don't look at the posts, and I'll just tell you how many views they get.
And I can just pretend that you're like, we got 1.4 billion views.
1.4 billion views.
Nice, dude. 1/8 of the planet.
All of a sudden, we're massive in India. I do get a couple Indian listeners. You can check the demographics.
Who was the guy in the last video that commented, I'm the 4th guy to watch this. What the fuck is this?
Oh, just some guy.
Just some random guy?
I mean, I don't
Shout
know
out to
him.
that guy.
Shout out to that guy. Shout out to the 50-year-old mom from Oregon who says that her daughter keeps sending her videos of mine because, quote, they're clearly a cry for help. I hope she gets help. Because I'm just a normal guy. I just happen to be an artist, and I make kind of out there stuff. If you're listening to this right now, you should probably do some kind of self-examination or something. Maybe you just need to chill a little bit. Yeah, you can come on the podcast. It's probably not that far. You know where we are.
Do a Zoom. We could do a Zoom.
I'm not gonna do that.
Put a microphone right up to a camera, to the next to a fucking.
Nah, you
computer.
gotta come here.
Yeah, you have to be here in person.
You gotta come to the shed. But don't worry. I'm definitely not gonna kill your daughter.
All right. Well, now they're definitely not gonna come to the fucking shed, Max. God damn it.
Well, we're in a shed now.
What the hell is the matter with you?
What?
Fuck, dude?
Listen.
You're always talking about killing people and stuff.
Well, I said I literally wasn't going to very clearly.
I'm talking about eating people. You know, people are going to think that we made this whole podcast to lure people on to kill them. You kill them and then I eat them.
Well, if that were the case, then I'd be doing a lot more clips. Because
You put on
we
the
would
shorts,
need
dude.
more people.
You
We
need
need
more
more
views.
clout.
So obviously, since we're trying to make sure that this doesn't get any views, that means that we're not,
I'm not
trying to kill
necessarily
the guests
trying
that we
to
bring
make
onto
it
the
so it
podcast.
doesn't get views. I just would rather this be like a hidden lore.
Okay,
almost.
yeah. You want it to be super hidden.
I think it's
Therefore-
more sick that way,
It is more sick.
and
that
maybe
way.
a little more rewarding for the intrepid blue collar podcast listener. I just hope that I make your day easier to get through, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Clip that.
I'm not gonna
Put
clip
it on a t-shirt.
anything. I'll put some stuff on t-shirts.
You'll sell t-shirts?
Maybe eventually.
It's expensive, bro. We bought t-shirts for the band, and it's
Is
like
it
fucking
really?
expensive. Man.
Well, yeah, I mean it's like giant companies now.
Yeah, everything's giant companies. Dipshit.
Could you,
Sorry,
like-
my bad. I take that back.
Could you do it yourself though?
Make a t-shirt?
Yeah.
I could make a shitty one. It wouldn't be great.
You could learn how to make it well.
Yeah, it'd take a long fucking time, and I'd have to spend a bunch
No,
of
it
money
doesn't-
on it, Max.
You would have to spend some money. You could
To
probably
do it really good, to do as good as a giant $1 million corporation.
Most of those companies make dog shit products anyway.
Yo, but they have a machine that prints action from a printer into the thing, and
Uh-huh.
it's nice, and it can go through the washing machine and stuff. And then there's the big company. Yo, you go to Supreme, and then they make a whole bunch of. Oh, it's so nice.
Is
Do
it?
people even wear Supreme? Is that
No,
a thing anymore?
No, it's a passing meme. I don't really know what's super popular. I think I saw something on my phone where someone said that Zohran Mamdani was cool because he was wearing a members only jacket. That's the latest fashion tip I've got. I don't
Members
have
only
much.
jacket?
Yeah.
I have a members only jacket. I
I
bought
do
it at
too.
Goodwill. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
shit,
parents got
dude.
it for me because they were
Investment.
popular in like the 80s.
Maybe I'll sell that for like $120 and
You could just have swag.
buy cocaine with it.
I think
and
they look nice.
kill myself with a gun.
You kill yourself with a gun?
Yeah.
You come into a little bit of money. First thing you do is kill yourself with a gun.
Buy a bunch of cocaine and then kill myself with
Yes,
a gun.
$10,000. Finally.
Yo. Is this why nobody trusts me with a gun or money?
I'd trust you with a gun. You want to go shooting sometime?
I would love to go shooting.
I have a
I
gun.
just sold all my guns. LOL.
I have a musket.
You have a fucking musket.
If you want to shoot a musket around.
I would love to, but I need you to learn how to load it safely first, and I need to watch you shoot
I
it a few
think
times.
I remember.
Okay, there you go.
The,
So I'm gonna let
well,
you
I
shoot
bought
a
it from
few
my-
times,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't blow up in your face, then I'll let you load one for me, and I'll do it.
I mean, blows up in the direction away from my face, typically.
I guarantee you, if you load enough gunpowder into that thing and you try to light it off, it'll blow up in your fucking face. I guarantee you.
Probably. I don't know. Well, it's always open in that other side. So I mean, even if it does blow the barrel, it'll blow the barrel like outward.
Okay, but
that way.
didn't you see that video of the guy that made his own 50 caliber BMG rifle and it blew up in his fucking face?
No.
You didn't see that video? You should watch that.
Is it like a gore video?
No, he lived, but I mean, it blew up in his face. Like he was shooting the thing and BAM!
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know that's
Okay,
like an
well,
encased caliber thing. The thing didn't go off, so it blew up in his
That-
face. But my point is that can happen. It's an explosive.
Well, sure.
You gotta be
That
careful
guy
about
did
that.
make his own.
It's a
gun,
goddamn
though.
musket ball. You're making your own bullet in the goddamn
Well,
gun. That's what you're doing,
You're setting up the chamber yourself, which
right? So you have to know
well,
how much to put in there.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't actually know how to do that.
That's the problem.
I got the musket from my coworker up in Bellingham. Shout out, by the way. I hope that if you're listening to this, that your day has been made easier by this. I'd also like to invite you to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you catch this, you want to come down. You'd be a great podcast host. Guest. It's just a guest.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a host. You're the host. Am
I-
I the host? Am I a host?
We're
too?
the hosts, yeah.
hosts, like parasites. Cool.
Well, I don't know about parasites. I'm
I guess
not
if
sure.
we're the hosts, then
I'm
we
not
don't-
really
we have
sucking
parasites.
you too much. Well,
So then
everyone's
the
got
guests are
plenty
like
of
parasites. Dude, the
yeah.
guests are fucking parasites.
That's true.
We've never had a guest. and
Dude,
I'm already,
I need
I'm
to
already
get
fucking,
on-
like resentful. of
Damn,
the
that's the
guests.
thing about Kill Tony is it's just a rotating intestine of parasites coming through.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah.
one way to look at it.
You want to see something gross?
Makes me
Look at the
sick.
people who go up on Kill Tony.
Yeah, that's
you-
a lot of those people are pretty
If
fucking
you want
gross.
to
bro.
see fucking gross, It's just it's like a conveyor belt for insane people.
But guess what, dude?
What?
If your name got pulled, it killed Tony.
Dude, if my name got pulled on Kill Tony, I'd be so charismatic and I'd have a killer hour and Tony would love me and Shane Gillis would be there too and he would like me and we would be bros, dude.
That's what I mean, dude. You're saying that as a joke, but that's I know everybody thinks that, bro. Everybody in their brain, they think that.
And I get
$1 million,
and I get a
I'd get a
candy
big
bar.
house, and I'd get a talk show, and a movie.
I get steaks with Joe Rogan.
I could eat this
Dude,
elk. I
Joe
eat elk
Rogan,
with
I
Joe.
love elk. Jogan.
Jogan, I eat elk. Shout me out, please.
Yeah. So shout out Joe Rogan.
Mr. Press, give me money.
Mr. Beast he's going down soon.
You think
I'm not
he's
gonna
going down
give.
soon?
Well, I'm not gonna
He
give
has too much
any
money.
details.
He's not gonna go down
He
soon.
has too much money not to go down.
Bro, all you have to do is take like $5 million and just set it aside and let it grow, and you can just live off that.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter. He could lose all of his hundreds of millions of dollars.
What
and
if he
just
lost
rely
his
off.
life though? And I mean, I'm not gonna give you too many details on what's.
I'm gonna throw... Bro, why are
I'm
you
not
trying
gonna-
to get us fucking...
Oh yeah. Well, we need to get.
Can you just be
canceled.
racist so we can get canceled? I can get canceled. I don't want to get fucking my door busted down by the feds because we're threatening.
We're not gonna get the door busted.
Mr.
If
Beast
anybody
is
is
one
gonna
of-
get
is-
their door busted down by the feds, it's gonna be me. I am gonna sell you out, unfortunately,
It wasn't my idea.
but only so
I'm
that
sorry,
it's
Mr. Breast, I
less
didn't mean
bad
it.
for me. But yeah, Mr. Beast probably not going on for much longer. I'm talking about his life there, but that's just my prediction. That's just a prediction. It's not any kind of promise or threat or anything. It's just what I think is gonna happen. And I do think that dog is the best domesticated animal.
I'm gonna still disagree with you on that.
What do you got?
Actually, I take it back. Probably out of like all the, they're useful and they're good. I just like cat. I respect cats more because you need to earn their respect. You have to learn about them.
That's fair enough. That's the same thing with horses though as well.
That's kind of the same.
Maybe
with horses.
maybe
But a
more
cat,
intensely.
when a cat really loves you, after not like you won't see them for when they lay on you, big deal.
That's very nice.
Some cats it's a bigger deal than others,
True.
but definitely big deal when they like lay on you and they're comfortable with you and they like you. That's a big deal. And I feel more there's more of an emotional connection for me when I have to earn their respect. You know.
Damn, you'd like horses.
I would like I bet I would, but guess what? I'm allergic to horses.
You're allergic to horses.
Last time I rode a horse bareback.
Dang.
And I was like riding I was all over it, dude. I was covered in horse hair.
Well, I'm allergic to hay.
I thought it was like having the flu, bro.
Damn.
It was like
That's rough.
it was terrible. It wasn't like I wasn't sick. I was just like every orifice that could excrete
Yeah.
mucus was excreting it.
I'm excreting like most days on the job.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tough, dude. Hay is tough because that's everywhere. It doesn't matter what animal.
Yeah. You gotta like tear it open too and release all the particles
Yeah. I hate
to like
that.
separate it because you need a specific amount. It's all right. I kind of like it.
Guess what? I'm allergic to dogs too. Same way.
You are allergic to dogs. Well, you're biased.
Yeah, because I grew up with cats. I like cats, but I still I
Well, you're like
you earn their respect.
physically biased. You're biologically biased.
But I love dogs. I love dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Bro, I like big dogs. I like a dog you can wrestle with. You ever go up and you start wrestling
Yes.
a big old dog? Like you just fucking you're petting him and you're like It's a little intense, bro. But it's fun.
Yeah.
Like I love those things, right? I mean they're
the effort is a lot higher though, obviously.
yeah, it's more
Cats,
expensive.
that's maybe, in my opinion, that's the cat's biggest advantage is that the effort, the like upkeep, is by far the least. At least of those three, I mean.
Okay, here you go. The best animal for domestication depends on where you live. If you live in a city, a cat is great because they can live inside and be happy, and
True.
I don't feel too bad about it. I don't love the idea of keeping a cat inside all the time. I'm mostly like on the side of, even though they usually die quicker, I think you should let your animals outside because I think everything deserves to be outside.
Yeah.
You know? But a cat can
You
be
want to
like...
get yelled at every day by your girlfriend trying to raise that question?
Well, I don't, and I'm not
Me neither.
going to. Yeah, I'm not going to. If my girlfriend wants her cats to stay inside, they're going to stay inside. Like, what can you do?
That's how it goes.
Definitely, though.
The old ball and chain.
I put my foot down, though, for dogs. I say,
Yeah, of course.
I'm not putting my dog in no kennel. I'm not putting him in a fucking cage. If I have a dog,
they
I'm
gotta
going to be
go.
on 5 acres, and
Yep.
he's going to roam free, bro. He's going to have a sick-ass doghouse that's all heated and nice, and have an entrance into the house, and it's going to be awesome, but he's going to be mostly an outside dog, and he's going to have free reign of as much territory as he can run around on, so he doesn't become some fat, sad pig.
Or be on like a clockwork timer for
Yes.
walks. Like always like running up to the
Oh
door
my
and
god, I
shit.
need to go on a walk right now. Like, bro, just let him fucking run outside. Like, don't have... Here, shout out to people with dogs in apartment buildings. Fuck you, dude. Don't do that,
Yeah,
bro.
that's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Stop.
Don't do that. Get a cat or
What's
a bird or something.
What might
I
be
guess. I
worse
don't know.
though is people in apartments with horses.
That would be pretty bad.
That's
for everybody.
Not sustainable.
Not just the horse. Everybody.
Yeah, it'd fill up quickly.
Yeah, pretty
Suffice
quickly.
to say, goat in an apartment might be kind of
But
sick.
see, there's what I'm saying. If you have 100 acres,
Uh-huh.
now you want a horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best domesticated animal if you have of 100 acres. If you have 5 acres, you want a
Definitely.
dog because the dog can roam free. If you have no acres and you live in an apartment, you have a cat.
It is like a person quality, just like what you have going on in your life. And this is actually in my mind, this is a point against cats. Just the archetypal image of someone who has one of these animals. And I mean, maybe horses don't do so great now because of the like horse girl thing, but I mean, you think horses, you think like cowboy, right? And you think dog, at least for me, I think of like a hunter. Damn, the phone alarm went off.
What can I do?
Did that say 10 p.m.?
Yeah.
Damn, nice. The image of a dog owner is like, I think of like a trapper or a hunter, huntsman kind of deal. But then like cat, what do you think? James Bond villain? That's what came up for me.
Yeah, it's like
Like
witches,
Dr.
James
Evil.
Bond villain, a lonely lady in her house with a bunch of cats. Like, dude, I know, it's not good.
Well, yeah, the female image isn't great for any of them. Like a dog girl is like she fucks the dog.
Is that the image that you get?
That's
when you
what
see
I
it?
get. That's
when
what
you
I get.
see,
I mean,
when you're walking down the road and you see a lady with her dog, you think. That,
well, when I walk down the road and I
and
see
you
a
see,
guy with
and
a
then
dog, I don't
also
see a huntsman.
when you see a 10-year-old, what do you think about the 10-year-old?
The
That guy
10-year-old,
is probably jerking
I
off.
just like
right?
look at
You're thinking
like
about
what the
10-year-olds jerking off.
10-year-old
You're thinking about ladies fucking
is
dogs.
doing,
This is what you think
seeing
about
what,
when you
like,
walk
what
down
that-
the fucking street.
Well, no, but
Good
this is
God.
the outlet for it.
Good God.
Listen, we get a little dark and spooky in here.
Dark and spooky.
It's dark and spooky.
Dark
in
and
here.
spooky. If I went out on Halloween dressed up as a lady dog fucker,
Okay.
nobody would give me any candy.
No one would get that. That's true. But
Nobody
if
would get
you
that.
went dressed as a horse girl, no one would give you any candy either.
If I was
Or-
fucking the horse, I don't know. Do you think about fucking the
I
horse
don't-
too? Are you thinking
no.
about fucking horses?
No, that's not the image that comes up. Horse girl's just like, I don't know, she's weird, I guess. She's maybe just
Horse
like...
girls are not necessarily weird. Everybody's weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was just chucking
Come
out
on.
the maybe some negative that would be there, but really, I mean, I kind of struggle to find a horse girl negative. Maybe she's a little disconnected from humanity, just a little bit. I don't know. Cat lady as well. I don't think of the cat lady terribly sexually either. That's kind of just the dog
Depends on
thing.
the cat lady. I don't know. You just shouldn't have too many animals. You shouldn't care too much about it. One thing. There you go.
The best animal is a dog.
I think that if I was in the apocalypse and I needed animals to survive, I'd want a horse to get around, I'd want a cat to make sure that the rodents don't get into my food supply. And I'd want a dog that could accompany me while I go hunting to pick up my birds.
Who are you gonna love the most?
Fuck, it would probably end up being the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Because the dog would protect. I would have the dog with me all the time.
And I mean, if you only got one, you pick dog there.
Well, you'd have to have multiple dogs.
You'd have to have multiple dogs.
Yeah, you'd keep a couple.
That
dogs.
would be better.
You'd keep a couple dogs in the house,
Uh-huh.
right? And then I mean, you switch them out. They go on missions with you, right? You got to go out on your horse with your dog. The gasoline goes bad, dude. Most gasoline goes bad.
Yeah?
There's not going to be any cars.
Gas does? I thought that it was just diesel that did that.
I mean, unless it's non-ethanol. The ethanol makes it go bad in about a year. And even the non-ethanol stuff doesn't last for that 10 years maybe. So
Shit, how do you make gasoline?
you can make biodiesel, but I don't know how to do it. I had a coworker that did that. That's how he drove his car to work, because he'd make biodiesel
That's pretty sweet.
from the grease trap at work.
Nice.
It's fucking cool. It's pretty cool. That guy was pretty cool.
Yeah, that rules. You could learn how to do that.
I probably you could figure it out. Yeah, I mean you could.
Well, you don't have to figure it out. You could just look up.
But wouldn't
exactly
it just
how
be
to do
fucking
it.
easier to have a horse? I mean,
Yeah, probably.
That's what people did for a long time.
yeah.
Just have a horse, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that I
So
mean,
it'd be mostly you and your horse going out.
that's kind of another Ted Kaczynski point, is that like it's not just your refrigerator that you're relying on. It's also the power grid that you're relying on, and the fact that food is like made to be refrigerated. So like it's like the entire industry of food production and the entire industry of like I don't know, appliance services, and like it could be like a proprietary fridge that only mechanics from a certain company are able to work on, that kind of thing. And like that like layered reliance on like kind of abstract, I don't know about, maybe not abstract, but like removed levels of reliance on company services is something that's like bad for society.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the way that you look at it. There's a lot of things that society.
I mean, it
gives
is like
us.
a very nice thing, and that's another thing that maybe our boy overlooked a little bit. Is that how kind of nice it is to have people build a house for you, so you don't have to build your own house.
You don't have to build your own house. You don't have to grow your own food. You don't have to defend yourself. I mean, it's like, I guess the choice is kind of in between.
Well, yeah,
like
but
freedom and privacy or security and comfort. Like those are your choices. You can pick those.
The thing is that like you can. It's really cool if you can do those things. Like if you're able to like build an actual house.
Yeah.
That's like sick. If you know a lot about repair or carpentry or like agriculture, like knowing how to do that kind of thing rules.
But I couldn't. Here's the deal, though.
But yeah, I mean, you can't like do all of it to the level that you get things.
The way that I've learned how to build a house is based off of lots of other people coming in and doing lots of other things to make the house work. So it's like, yeah, I could build you the shell of a house. I could build you a nice deck. I could side the house, but
Still
then
need
you
the specialists.
You need the plumbers, and you need the concrete guys to make the foundation. You need the roofers. You need the fucking whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I could probably if everybody died and I had to figure out how to make a house, I could probably do it. But no, if I was in the woods, if I was dropped into the woods with nothing, I don't think I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I could kind of put something together.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get tools going?
The tools is the hard part. You need
definitely.
so much base behind you.
That's maybe why the like post-apocalypse conversation is cooler, or it like demands more. It's more inspiring than just like wilderness survival talk, because you get to like start out with what you already have
Yeah.
It's almost like a cheat code.
Solid base.
Like,
Solid
well, I
base.
start with guns, obviously. I have guns.
That's a big deal.
And
Yeah. And you have tons of shelter. Shelter on every single corner.
Yep.
Everywhere you look, there's shelter.
Yeah.
And we've already gone into the ground to find the fresh water. I mean, you just got to get a well and get it working. There's solar panels everywhere. If you really, really wanted to get power, dude, theoretically, could I build a water wheel and just hook a bunch of alternators up to it and then hook those up to...
Probably.
Couldn't I figure that out?
That'd be a cool YouTube video.
Right? Make power from a water wheel and some alternators I pulled out of a car.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool if I knew how to do that shit. I'm not an electrician, so I don't know how to do that shit.
You know what would be cooler than a YouTube video, though? Is if you knew a guy who actually did that. It'd be cooler than a YouTube video if it was actually in real life.
That would be cool. But I don't know.
I think you can probably apply that rule.
Do you have access to a river?
A river? I know where a few are.
Do you have ownership of them to build a water wheel?
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't
problem.
even know how to approach
See,
that.
that's the thing. If you're in the apocalypse, you have all the time in the
if
world
everyone
and all
was
of
dead,
the resources and all this stuff.
Listen, if everyone was dead and I was the coolest guy around, that'd be nice.
Yes.
And I could live on a river.
That would be
finally
sweet.
I love living on rivers.
Live wherever you want, man.
It would be on a river.
But then it would suck because everyone would be dead and there'd be nothing to do. So that'd be the other. So you need some.
You get a
people.
couple homies.
Yeah, you need like some people, but like enough people dead that everything collapses, but not enough people die that there's still enough people around that it's like you can hang out with people.
Damn, would you? What if it was just you? Would you live out your life?
I don't think I could do the whole life. I think I'd end up doing something reckless enough that I'd get hurt and I wouldn't be. Nobody could help me. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like one of those things. Like you break your leg at the bottom of a ladder, and then it's like, okay, well, I have to die now. You'd have to just
right on.
Literally keep a gun on you with one bullet in it. That's
I don't know.
if I get hurt bad enough that I can't bring myself to say I just have to kill myself. Nobody can help me.
I don't know. I might just fester, and then die.
Like just sit in one house and just read books.
Well, no. Like if I got injured, mortally
wait for it.
Yeah, I think I'd probably just let my. I mean, I don't know how bad it gets, obviously.
Yeah, dude. What if you have to wait to dehydrate to death?
Yeah, well, I don't know. But I would try. I would give it my whole effort to not kill myself. Just because I don't ever want to kill myself.
I guess you don't want to put yourself in that. But I don't know. I'm imagining like, what if you blinded yourself? Like I don't know, you stabbed. There's like battery acid or something got in your eyes, and you blinded yourself, and you're like, well, fuck, I can't even make it home. I got here on my horse.
Well, I'd see what I could.
See what you could do.
I'd have to figure it out.
I guess you'd have to figure it out.
I'd give it a go.
I don't know if I wouldn't. I don't know if I could do that. Or if you like I said, you break your legs and now you're stuck somewhere. You can't have nobody can help you. You just gotta wait to die.
I'd like to think that I could wait it out, but I don't know for sure, and I'm probably never gonna put myself in that situation.
Probably not.
But if it ever arises, I'll give it my best go.
There you go. Where are we at time-wise?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Do you think we got it?
I think we
Is
got
that 2 hours?
We approached Joe Rogan level.
As we do.
As we are wont to do. No, want is you don't get to do that. 152.
152? That's pretty close.